What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. On Saturday, just like me and Quad was talking about, we had NXT Takeover. Excuse me, we ain't taking over no more. NXT Stand and Deliver of 2024, and I watched that show. I think you will enjoy that show, Quattro.
I'm looking forward to it. I plan to watch it. If not today, then tomorrow. As you obviously know, these past couple of days has been stacked.
Yes.
I don't know how you found the time to watch everything, but between going to this event and that event and traveling here and traveling there and doing this and still being an adult, I don't know how you did it, but that's impressive because I have not gotten to it at all. I haven't seen one thing about it.
I put myself to a strict schedule, and what I mean by that is like this: when I woke up on Saturday, I was like, "Hey, I'm not leaving this house till 2:00." And I'm up at 8. Put on NXT right now. Mm-hmm. So while I'm cooking breakfast, getting the house together, getting my kids together, NXT Takeover is on. Then I went to WrestleMania on Saturday. Came back and I went to sleep. I said WWE Raw until 3:00. So when I woke up that morning, I put on WrestleMania Saturday on Peacock so I can get the commentary side of things. And then we got ready to go to WWE World. And then we went to WWE World. Came back, watch WrestleMania, and then I said, okay, I don't feel like doing 2 reviews of this. Let me just go live right now and talk about the whole event in a whole. And just, whatever energy I got now, just push to the limit. And I did that. So, that's what I did. That's why I say we're on this podcast now. Everything else that we're going to watch, it's like, okay, now I can just get through everything, and then everything can be all done in one big-ass review. You see what I'm saying? That's how I did. So I didn't get a chance to catch up on any of the shows I wanted to, or play any of the games I wanted to, or do anything like that. I said, let me just keep this strictly to wrestling for this weekend. So, but yeah, I'm not giving a play-by-play review. I'm just gonna give my thoughts on Stand Deliver, which I thought. First of all, here's the thing. I really enjoyed the Trick and Mellow match. I thought it was too short. I thought. I'm not gonna give. You already know the results, but I'm not gonna give any spoilers away for you what happened in the match. But I think the match could have got an extra 5 minutes. But once again, I think that they were really trying to, like me personally, they gave Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo more time because it was a championship match. I'm just like, nah, I wasn't feeling that match because it had no heat. Y'all know Tony D'Angelo wasn't going to win that match. They just like, hey, we can't have a Stand Deliver without a championship match. You know what I'm saying? So they had Joe Gacy versus Shawn Spears in the pre-show. Whatever. That's basically what it was. And Joe Gacy defeated Shawn Spears anyway. Then and to kick things off, they had Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. This was a really good opening because Nathan Frazier and Axiom was just run shot. Damn, couldn't get that word out. All over the place. There was even one spot though, I will say that Baron Corbin had both of them in a chokeslam thing and tossed them over like the announce table, and they both rolled through and landed on their feet and came back and jumped out and attacked Baron Corbin. Great. But the ending though is when Baron Corbin sets up Nathan Frazier for the end of days. He has him, he rocks him, and he puts him on his feet, and Braun Breaker destroys him. Remember how Goldberg destroyed Nunzio at the Royal Rumble with that spear in 2004? Oh, I think he may be mute now. Well, yeah. Well, the way Goldberg destroyed Nunzio, that's how Braun Breaker destroyed Nathan Frazier. I was like, God.
My bad. I didn't know I was on mute. Wow. Yes. I can't wait to see that, man.
Yeah, no. So yeah, now, yeah. The way Goldberg destroyed Nunzio 20 years ago, that's how. The way it just looked when doing the end of days, and he standing up on his feet, and then going to the spear took Nathan Frazier out. I was like, that was actually kind of a great finish. But then, in my personal opinion, the match of the night, which I know was going to be match of the night, was Obafemi, Dijak, and Josh Briggs for the triple threat match for the North American Championship. That match right there to me was the match of the night, because that match was incredible. That triple threat. Because first of all, I didn't know how Josh was going to fit into it. I just rather had Dijak and Obafemi, who, by the way, has impressed me. I don't know who this kid is, who this guy is, where he came from, but he's great. He's really good. I don't even know if this is somebody that they got off that African tour, because he's from Nigeria. So I honestly know, but hey, he's dope. There was this spot. Now you know Dijak is like 6'7", right? And Josh Briggs is pretty tall too. Obafemi, first of all, Dijak is on the top rope, and he has Josh Briggs in his fireman's carry position, right? Do you follow me so far? Obafemi comes up under Dijak and has Dijak sitting on his shoulders while Josh Briggs is still in the fireman's carry position. And he flips them both over.
I want to let you know I heard you, but I don't understand. I got kind of picture it, but it sounded impossible.
Oh, bro, that's what it looked like. And then he flips them in a way where Dijak tosses Josh Briggs over for a Death Valley driver, and then he tosses Dijak off his shoulders from the side. I was like, how did he do that? That's impressive. That was the most impressive part of the of that matchup. And Obafemi retains his championship. Me personally, honestly, maybe because I'm a little lacking on this story. This 6-women's tag match between Fallon Henley, Kalani Jordan, and Thea Hale, even though I love Thea Hale, and against Izzy Dame, JC Jane, and Kiana James, this didn't need to be on the show. This didn't need to be on the show at all. This could have easily been a pre-show, or this could have been something else. Because honestly, you could have took that off and gave Trick and Mello more time. To be honest with you, but the faces won. So hey, for Thea, I didn't even know her and JC Jane kind of like broke up. Because I thought she was hanging out with. I don't know what's going on with that. Roxanne Perez taking on Lyra Valkyria. This was a good match also. This was a good match also, but it's Roxy's time, baby. That she had that pop rock on Lyra Valkyria, and she was also selling. She was working on Lyra Valkyria's leg a lot in the matchup, but that was a good match. Go back and check that out. The singles match for the NXT Championship: Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo. I felt as though, like I said, it had no heat, so I really lost interest in this match. And I love Dragunov. I'm an okay fan to Tony D'Angelo. I don't know how you feel about Tony D'Angelo.
I picked him in the draft.
you just want points.
I did.
I'm about to say shit. That's all that was. Yeah. I felt as though that he did fine in the matchup, but honestly, it wasn't nothing for me to just be like, hey, let me go right home about this. Dragunov wins with the middle rope H-bomb, which, by the way, I love the H-bomb. You know about the H-bomb, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's one of my signature moves in 2K24. All of them, because I love the H-bomb. Then they had the main event with Trick and Mello. First of all, as you can expect, the crowd was hyped for it. Mello put, he came out with, having Trick Williams' name on a jersey. He got put his name on a jersey. He comes out there. Got to put him in the rafters. Exactly, but he came out wearing. He had the Killmonger fit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had the gold Black Panther chain. He had the black and gold Killmonger vest on and stuff like that. I was like, I'm feeling the whole Killmonger look. And then Trick Williams came out, and you already know Wells Fargo Center exploded with the whoop that trick. Booker T was on the commentary doing his thing.
Where is Terrence Howard when you need him?
Is it?
This would have been the time. It's in Philly too. What?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess. Hey man, he didn't pick up the phone, man. He said, "What's the Shawn Michaels?"
I just want to say, could you imagine a promo right before and he just like talking, they just branch out and and it's just Terrence Howard saying, "Whoop that trick." You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got to say 3 words, and the crowd would be like, "Oh!"
Exactly. Hey, y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick, man. And then, yeah. Now, I thought the match was good, but I felt as though that we didn't get past second gear, and it was over. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this. The match clocked in at like right about 15 minutes. I'm like, this the main event. Y'all could have gave them 20, at least 22 minutes. But yeah, Trick Williams beats Carmelo Hayes as expected. But I still think, I don't know if it was because they didn't have enough time, but I felt as though that they needed more time to get that match out of second gear.
Okay.
Personally, but still, go watch it. I think you'll definitely enjoy it.